So I started off the day very positive. Very positive. I'm using a new technique called emotional freedom technique. If you have not heard of it, check it out. If you want instant calm relaxation, and it does all sorts of things. It's basically called tapping. You tap on certain meridian points and you say certain words. It talks to your subconscious. EFT. Check it out. It is amazing. Totally free. Anyway, I started off doing that and feeling really optimistic today. And I thought to myself, right, let's get some stuff done. I had 3 YouTube videos to do. I found this really annoying YouTuber, health YouTuber, who literally is one of the most densest women I have ever seen, who somehow thinks the green leafy vegetables are bad for you and the apple cider vinegar is bad because it coagulates. And I'm going to rip her to shreds. Future video. But I didn't do any of that. In fact, instead, what did I do? I do what I always did. I do what I thought I wouldn't do anyway. I procrastinated all day. And here I am making all these videos about how I'm over procrastinating, I'm over this, I'm over that. Yes, I was. But the problem is that when you have an entire lifestyle based around avoidance, when you finally psychologically get to the root of it and you unplug the root, you've also got to change all your habits as well. It's not just like some overnight, oh bam, everything is fine. No. If you've been living a life that you don't want to live for a long period of time, I'm talking about like a year or two, or any longer than a year. When you finally get out of that, you've got some bad habits that you have to change. And until you actually change them, you're going to keep coming back again and again. But it's physical because the psychological work has already been done. Hence why I started off saying that I had a great day in the morning. And I had some, for all the people who are interested in spirituality, the tapping thing that I did was to manifest a great day. And today was a great day. Towards the end of the day, I've learned so much about myself today. I met and got a lot of motivation from some old school friends. And I managed to get some free tins of coconut cream, which I'm going to make 2 liters of coconut ice cream. Oh, amazing. But still, all that good stuff happened. And the cleanup has begun because the habit I knew I would have to get rid of, or at least bring into compliance, video games. So I woke up at 7 o'clock and that's a good time for me to wake up. My usual times to wake up ideally are going to be from 6 to 7, no later than 7:30 unless something happened last night and I wasn't able to get to sleep, so I put for the alarm clock. But anyway, woke up at 7 o'clock, got all my morning routine done, 8 o'clock rolls by. Alright, let's chill, play a video game because my head's still a bit groggy. 10:30, I'm still playing. And I'm fighting myself, man. I'm like, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do all this other stuff. And I can't do any of it. Why? Because I'm in escape mode. I'm in numb myself out mode. And I do not want to start on projects. So, 10:30, 11 o'clock rolls by. Oh crap, I've got to have breakfast. So I make a big ass salad, eat it, then I feel all the detox reactions from all the stuff that I'm taking from yesterday because I'm a health freak. Now I'm on and off the toilet for like 20 minutes. TMI, I know. Doorbell rings. Occupied with that. And then, I've got to cook. I've got like other stuff I need to do aside from YouTube. So I start doing that. 2 o'clock rolls by. Right, it's time to do some videos. No motivation. So I go back and I play video games. I've realized that certain times in the day, and this is the key if you want to be highly successful, pay attention to when you are most active in the day. That is to say, certain times in the day we are more creative. Certain times in the day we are better at doing certain specific things. Even your organs and your cells all relate to that as well. So if you know when you're most likely to be active, like some people are more creative around 3, some people are more creative around 12. Once you know all that stuff, then it's easy to do. Like me, I've realized that the best times for me to make a vlog are after 7 o'clock, especially after I've gone for a walk. That's the best time. As you can tell now, I'm a lot more spontaneous, I'm a lot more fluid. It's currently 8 p.m. Find out what times are best for you. And for me, like literally, if I haven't started creating something, that is to say, if I hadn't started my videos earlier on, I am not going to do it at 3 o'clock because 3 o'clock I am out of creativity. I have no creativity left in my system. After 3 o'clock I need to be editing or doing something that involves sitting, typing, responding to emails, doing that stuff. But the thing is, all that is messed up if I wake up and my routine is out of whack and I'm playing video games. And it's like, I've got to let it go. Now, video games have actually sustained me through most of my early life. I basically checked out the system. I thought, you know what, no one cares, I don't care, I'm going to be sick, I'm just going to play video games until my sickness claims me. And I ended up just playing World of Warcraft for literally like 2 years straight, sitting on job seekers. And when that happened, I basically developed a serious addiction to it. And since then, it's been my main go-to coping mechanism. There have been others that I managed to quit, like cigarettes, alcohol, harder stuff. And luckily, but video games, they were always there for me. Whenever I was down, dejected, whatever, video games were always there. I'm not ashamed to say that some of my fondest memories have been on video games. They have been on video games. Now, when you are locked inside your room and it's hard to interact with people, you can understand why some of your fondest memories are going to be on video games, because many of those your early experiences are going to be that. And when I say early, I mean like maybe it was roundabout from when I was. I mean, it was preschool. It was anywhere from when I was like 15 to like present. You know, so there are a lot of memories and like a lot of times. But anyway, it has to go. And what I realized is that I'm thinking back to that time when there were times when I was super motivated. I would get up and I'd be like, yes, I can't wait to make YouTube videos. I'll always remember it was like a 2-week streak, like at least a summer or two ago. And I could not wait. And this is the sweet spot. When you cannot wait to go to bed and you're tired, it's like 9 p.m. and you can't wait to go to bed so you can wake up and work on your projects, you have found gold. You have found gold. I could not wait to go to bed so I could wake up, so I could continue. I could not wait to get out of bed to go back and work on YouTube. I was fired up. I was passionate. And that's because I was super motivated. And super successful people, they get into a feedback loop. They do something that they love. They see the result, which gives them motivation. So they do it more. So they see more of a result. And the positive feedback loop continues. I think it's called the Pareto principle or something. But yeah, no. So I was locked into that. And it was a dream. It was like living the dream. I was so happy. And I was experimenting, and I made the little audio wave that's probably going to be sitting over there. It's weird when I do that. Sitting over there. And it was great. And when I was in that state of mind, I did not care about video games. I didn't even want to play video games. In fact, there was a little voice in the back of my head saying, "Hey, you should probably play a video game." And I said, "No, I'm too busy. I'm too busy, you know, like tearing shit up in Photoshop. So I don't have time. You know, I don't want to play video games anymore." And it's that little voice in my head. It's just like, "Okay, I'll be here." You know, and it's like I didn't want to distract myself because I was so in the zone. I did not care, and that is what people need to get into. But again, I've said a lot of things, and just to summarize, one, figure out what habit. Well, one, basically, when you change, when you really go through transformation, you have to address the bad habits, because those bad habits are so ingrained you won't even think of them as a problem. Because when I got up in the morning, I didn't think playing video games for a bit was a problem, but it drained my creativity. It drained all of my willpower, because I don't play any simple Call of Duty shit. I play some like high, you know, like stuff that requires a lot of brain power, let's just say, at high difficulties. So all of this energy, which could be channeled into something else, is sucked up by the video game. And when you're sedentary, it increases depression and all this other stuff. So 2:30, I'm like, come on, it's time to go. But my brain's like, look, I'm tired. My body's like, look, I'm tired. I can't do it. So find out what you know. Find out what times you're creative, write them down, and try and do creative things in that time window. Trying to force yourself to be creative in times when you're not is stupid. Number 2, find out exactly what habits that you're doing that are bad, that you know are bad, and try and mitigate them. Number 3, remember, if you are feeling down, if you are feeling like you don't have any momentum in your life, do something. Because that something will give a positive feedback loop. You want to create that loop. Get that loop going. Get that loop going. Maybe if you need to write a book, write a word. Maybe if you want to go for an exercise, just walk a couple steps. And then reward yourself for it. Even if it's a tiny thing, just be like, yes, I did it. That's great. You know, it's amazing, because I can guarantee you, if you are sitting there with low motivation, you do not have someone who has given that to you in the past, or if not in the present. So you need that. So go full ham on that. And that's all I have to say. I can't do this anymore. Time to change my habits. Through and out. I'm fired up, aren't I? And peace.